A book exists that looks medieval, feels scientific, and yet speaks in a language no human has ever understood. Its opening pages reveal faint, corrected strokes, as if someone rewrote secrets they didn't want the world to misread. Under magnification, darker ink lies atop lighter ink, hinting at hidden layers the original scribe tried to conceal. The manuscript's vellum pages, soft, worn, and heavily thumbed, suggest it was handled constantly, like a working tool, not a sacred relic. Carbon dating places the parchment in the early 1400s, yet nothing about the writing style matches any known script on Earth. Each page sits on calfskin, crafted from more than a dozen animals, stitched together into a codex built to last centuries. Some folios are thick, uneven, or scarred by old wounds and insect bites, giving the book a strangely organic, breathing quality. The binding, made later from goatskin, hides traces of an older wooden cover riddled with insect holes. Edges show discolored leather marks, as if the book lived a long, gritty life inside bags, chests, and traveling hands. When opened, the pages do not feel uniform. Some unfold into large, complex sheets, as if they once revealed bigger diagrams or secret charts. Scattered throughout are colorings done with cheap pigments, azurite blues, red-brown ochres, and green-copper compounds. The paints were applied crudely, almost childlike, suggesting a second artist touched the manuscript long after the main writer was gone. Drawings of plants appear first, lush, intricate, and impossible to identify, like specimens gathered from another world. Some roots look stitched together from different species, as if the illustrator was describing hybrids that never existed in nature. Other pages show astronomical wheels filled with stars, moons, and zodiac symbols orbiting around rows of mysterious crowned women. On several pages, dozens of nude figures bathe in greenish pools, connected by pipes that twist like an underground water maze. A sprawling foldout reveals 9 island-like rosettes, linked by archways and towers, resembling a map of a forgotten civilization. Ink analysis shows the handwriting flows too smoothly to be encoded, as if the writer knew the script intuitively from childhood. Yet the characters, 20 to 25 distinct symbols, belong to no alphabet ever recorded by any culture. The script runs left to right in paragraphs, punctuated only by stars and occasional Latin words scribbled in the margins. The language behaves eerily like a real one. It has grammar, repetition rules, and word patterns that mimic human speech. But the words themselves, over 38,000 of them, do not match any known family of languages. Some letters appear only at the start of words, this only at the end, forming linguistic laws no culture has ever used. When analyzed statistically, the text behaves like something meaningful, yet no one can decode a single word of it. Throughout the manuscript, characters are so regularly formed that scholars believe multiple scribes work together in perfect harmony. Handwriting patterns shift between sections. Loops widen, strokes lengthen, suggesting 5 different writers shared a single vision. Hidden in the margins are scraps of Latin, High German, and month names, as if later readers tried to make sense of the enigma. Yet, none of these additions help. The underlying script remains untouched, unreadable, immune to every attempt at translation. Even under multispectral scans, no erased text, no guide marks, and no hidden symbols appear behind the strange words. Beneath the ink, the parchment shows no signs of reuse, meaning the text was written fresh, for a purpose no one can guess. And after 500 years of study, carbon dating, X-ray analysis, and cryptographic attempts, the book remains mute. Its plants are unidentifiable, its diagrams defy explanation, and its language stands alone in human history. As you turn the final page, one thing becomes clear: this manuscript was never meant to explain. It was meant to endure,